Continues. Had a new muffler put on my truck yesterday, and yeah, it's a lot quieter. I don't know that they did a great job at. You probably can't see it, but it seems like it's hanging kind of low and sticking kind of far out, and it's all kinds of janky, but it's quiet. So one of my buddies, Chris, he says replace the O2 sensor because it's running rough and it's missing, and this is what this thing does apparently. And what I was reading online is that you're supposed to replace these things fairly often. At most, you don't want to go over 100K. Like what the little article was saying is like for optimum performance, you should replace them every 40K. So it was only a $20 part, so it's worth trying. So I'm going to put that back in and see if it makes a difference. I doubt it. I mean, it didn't. It's not throwing an error code. It's not throwing a check engine light anymore. So after this, I think I'll have to go back to fuel, see if that makes a difference. While you were gone, I replaced the fuel filter and I replaced the O2 sensor. And honestly, every time I do something, it seems to run a little bit better. Like, if it wasn't stumbling, it would be running really good. Probably the best it's ever ran. So what I'm going to do next is the map sensor right here. And I'm also going to do the temperature sensor, both of which could be suspect to running rich or idle issues, stuff like that. I am going to replace one at a time and see if either, so I can kind of isolate what was wrong. But so far I've had no luck, other than the check engine light doesn't come on anymore. I'm pretty sure that was the bad EGR. So the gremlins continue. Okay, so that's that. Got the new map sensor, not to be confused with MAF. That's something different apparently. What else? Someone suggested I disconnect the battery to reset the computer every time I put in a computer part, so I'm doing that. What else? I had a great suggestion from a viewer that said to slide some vacuum line over the busted tubes, and it's like such a simple, like, aha moment. Like, oh yeah, I mean, I should have thought of that. I'm such a dolt. So anyways, that's in. Start it up, and I mean, you're not going to see any difference just sitting here idling, so there's no sense, but I'll take it for another test drive and see if it's still stumbling. Well, replacing the map really didn't do anything. It's really disappointing because when you're just kind of cruising along, it's running really good. I mean, it's really smooth. But under a load, if it drops down into fourth gear and you give it just a little bit of gas, it stumbles. I have no idea where to go from here. Probably the injectors. I think I'll put some injector cleaner in it and just make sure that the injectors are clean. They look really nice. I mean, like, I've watched them do their spray pattern, and compared to some others I've seen on YouTube, it's got a good spray pattern, but that doesn't mean that it's not modulating well at low frequencies. So I don't know. I bought a temperature control unit just to cross it off the list. I mean, I've done so many other things, I might as well put a new one in. So yeah, that'll probably be it for today, and I'll keep you updated if I figure out for sure what this problem was.